All right, where we at? Everybody gone? All right. I got 669 likes, 800 people in the building. How long we been here? Oh, shit. It's been an hour and 3 minutes. Let me ask a couple of questions, man. I'm going to let that bake in the oven. Christopher Richardson. Put some Franks on, huh? I mean, I met Ice-T a couple of times. I did that show on Fox with him, but I had met him a couple of times before then. Nah, she left. She left him for Ben Affleck. It wasn't for the dancer dude. Trust and believe. No Pimp C stories, but I got a few Pimp stories. I met Bishop Don Juan a couple of times. I asked Bishop Don Juan. I said, we was in South Beach, Florida. And I said, yo, Bishop was good. He said, what's happening? We was talking, and he said, I said, Bishop, he had on this green and gold, suit on with the green hat. I said, Bishop, what's the difference from a pimp and a player? Nigga grabbed his collar. He said, a pimp got his own tailor. I thought that shit was funny. I spoke to one guy from Junior Mafia. We go to the same gym. He was disgusted about a lot of shit that's going down. Saying niggas are alcoholics and drunks and shit like that because they can't, they know the dumb shit they was doing to Big. You say James Cruz is a fun boy with Puff, huh? I don't know nothing about that, man. Yeah, Wolf was cool with Misha. Real cool. Did I know Aaliyah? I met Aaliyah in the Hamptons when we was playing the Bad Boy plug against Rockefeller. That's the only time I met her. She was with Stacey Dash at the time. Nah, I don't think Marion LL was supposed to be in the Who Shot You with the big thing. Big never really wanted other artists in his shit like that because Big was real arrogant when it came to that shit. He always wanted to, if anybody did anything, it was basically because the nigga Puff wanted them to do that. Park TV, what up? Jamel Parker. Oh, Bone Thugs and Harmony. We was out when they was doing that Bone and Biggie shit. We were out in California and when they were doing that, and I was tearing their ass up in pool. Ain't not one of them beat me in pool, and I ain't a hell of a pool player. I'm decent, and Puff did some shit to them. These niggas came out there and Puff made them like do they things like somebody say, yo, how this sound? They was doing their part. Puff like, yeah, it's all right, man, but I think you could do better. And then niggas like, yo, that shit was fire. And then dude come out and say, what did you think about that? He said, yo, you almost there. You understand? But I want you to go back and try something else with that. So the nigga go back there and try something else. Puff said, yo, that shit is fire. But I like the first one. He did all them niggas like that, man. And he took their first shit, but he made them go do it like 2 or 3 times. I guess that's, he wanted to see can he get anything better than what he had the first time with him. But I was tearing their ass up in pool. Nah, I wasn't when Napoleon took the mic from Puff. He wouldn't have took the mic if I was there. Yeah, I met Big L. Big L was like family. He's from Harlem. We used to have a game room in the fish store. Everybody used to come to the game room on 112th Street, bro, in the fish store, unless you were scared. Yeah, I met Martin Lawrence. I bodyguarded him with my man Bill Willard at the Webster Hall. Martin Lawrence, a funny dude. I felt somebody hit me in the back. I had my vest on, and I turned around, and it was Martin Lawrence. He's like, yo, you supposed to be guarding me, and I'm watching your back. I was like, oh, shit. Archbishop, what's up from the Lou? I ain't had no problem with Suge or Pac. I knew what Suge was doing for niggas in the industry anyway. Like, y'all gotta understand this. There's 2 different elements in this whole industry shit. Is if you wanna be with Clyde Davis and the rest of that crew with Puff, Jay-Z, if you want to go on the white boy side, and this is just real talk, is that you got your Leon Cohns, your Clyde Davis, the people that's gonna, they're gonna give certain black people money to be in the business because it makes them more money to have them in the business representing them because they can't get the same representation from us. So they gotta have your Diddy's, your Jay-Z's, who do that shit. Then you got your motherfuckers like the Suge Knights, the Jay Princes, that they get their money and they want to make sure that we own our own shit, that they own their own shit. The only reason Suge, Irv Gotti, and all them motherfuckers, they shit failed is because them crackers didn't want them to own their own distribution. Because now they own their own distribution, they got their own money. They don't need them for nothing. And who making the music? We making the music. Yeah, I graduated right from Wellston. I went to Blewett. Then I got kicked out of Wellston. Went to Blewett. Stayed for Blewett a year or so. Got kicked out of Blewett. Went to Chicago. Tried to enroll in school in Chicago, and they wouldn't let me. So I left out of the year, came back and went to one of those behavior disorderly schools in St. Louis, Midland. Stayed there for a year. Then went back to Wellston and stayed for Wellston for 2 years and graduated. It's 2 different types of Illuminatis. You understand? Yeah, I witnessed Big rap without a pen and a paper. He would have a pen and a paper in his hand, but you look on the paper, wouldn't be shit on there. Scott from the Philippines was good. Yeah, I saw the Suge Knight documentary. Young Rock was good. Harlem Uncut. Mel Williams. James Bond was good with you. Pete from England was good with you, boy. John Smith. Toms Rivers, New Jersey. Yeah, I big up the military all day long. All my uncles was in there. You want a Busta Rhymes story? Nah, me and Buster cool. Yo, what's up with this dude? Oh man, why do you want yo? Wait out in front of Puff Studio and see if he gay. Give him an offer. My cousin Lucius went to U City. Be more in the building. Queen Sheba, what's up, girl? Yeah, like again, I want to also thank again Marcel Reed and Christopher White and Doris Silburn for their cash app. I really appreciate that last week. Yeah, Libra. King of the Libra. King of the Libra, 62. Yeah, I think I was a misguided kid. I was real smart, so I used to do my work real fast and then cause trouble and everything like that. I remember when I went back to school after I graduated high school, I was in my second year of college. And no, I had graduated from college and I went to a reunion or something like that. And I seen one of the assistant principals, and he had lied on me, and I was in juvenile for about, I think anywhere from 3 to 4 months, because he lied on me and said that I had set the school cafeteria, the teachers' lounge on fire, and I had stabbed this dude, and which was far from true. And I asked him why did he say that when I didn't do it. He said that I had such influence on the other kids. He just thought getting rid of me would have been helpful to the other kids. I wanted to beat the shit out of them. Phil Cosby, what's going on? Melvin Williams, I didn't catch that. Nah, that's not true about Poe. He didn't fund no bad boy. Yo, today I don't know what that Muslim was arguing with Puff about, but Mustafa has stepped in there. And I'm telling you, if I was that dude, it would have been a big situation with Puff because it was crazy. That's when we was at Soul Train. Earl Kitchen, what's going on with you? John Doe? I don't know. We got 730 likes. I gave a Sean story last week, man. You got to catch one of those other things, man. No, I can't give you no more 50 stories. Got a phone call on that. And it wasn't like no threat, like don't do that, don't do that. Nah, I just don't want to. I don't want to put other people out like that, because it's connected to other people, and I'm not going to do that. Well, Chaz, they doing a movie on Chaz right now. So, you know, if you want to know any Chaz stories, you know, you can go to American Gangster. And, you know, like, you know, when it comes to, like, security and making sure everything was straight, Chaz was like, he's one of the tightest dudes that I ever worked for. You know what I'm saying? He made sure everything was straight. Yeah, I was on tour with Jodeci, so, you know, we used to have fun. We used to go out every night after the thing. Me, Dalvin. Dalvin used to always go out with us. Him, Tretch, a couple other people. What was Wellston like back in the day? It was a tight-knit community. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew everybody. And it wasn't, it was like, niggas was giving people, you like, if you was from Wellston, you got a fair one. If you wasn't from Wellston, you didn't get one. Like, you could hate somebody and want to fight. Like, just say, is this guy, we grew up, me and this nigga used to fight every time we see each other. I still remember. And I still don't remember why we was fighting each other. But we used to fight every time we seen each other. So one day we went to this party from Rosada Kane. It was about Rosada Kane. At the, I don't know, it was U City or Rosada Kane. And we broke out fighting with some niggas. So he was there. So I thought, I'm throwing up my hands to him. He said, nigga, we got to fight these other niggas. So we just fought them other niggas, and we was back to back fighting niggas over there like together. Nigga ended up saving my life because the nigga tried to stab me in the back. I think his name was Joe. Was it Joe Stewart? Yeah. And he saved my life because the nigga tried to stab me in the back, and he clocked him. And, you know, I think Monday or Tuesday that day we was in the park. It was by Wellsmore, and we started fighting again. After we even fought these other niggas, we came in Wellsmore Park, we seen each other again, and we just threw up the dukes. And started fighting again. I don't know if Puff asked Ray, go on Reggie's show and ask him that. I don't know if he related to him. I don't know what kind of connection, man. This is my daughter. I don't know about this connection. It'd be fucked up. I just try to put something on the light, you know, turn the light down a little bit, you know, so it could be a little bit better. I'm not telling Miss Combs stories. Nope. Nah. Tell you a Mary J. Blige story at a later date. Do I still got that Mecca jersey? No, I don't think so. But this is what I'm planning on doing. I got a couple of jerseys from Big, and I got the shoes, and which he had his last performance on at the Soul Train Awards. So what I'm gonna do is, I think on March 9th, I'm gonna have them put up I'm gonna auction them out on eBay. Those shoes and his Coogee sweater.